Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Swanson fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Juan Soto. Fly ball center field. Hat moving under it. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Starling Marte up to him. Gets the call. Strike one. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. That one ripped. And it finds the basket and gone. That one felt good. Their third home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they go deep 3 times in the inning. And we're back. And getting to start, Kodai Senga. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5...
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets by him. Half on his way home. He will score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pitch came off the bat really well in the center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki in the dirt. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Out to center. Taylor settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Swanson digs in. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. In the air, right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same.
So a lefty out of the pen, A.J. Minter. So runner at second, 2 down. Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. 4-3 New York. Back after this on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started at the plate. Francisco Alvarez puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. That's outside, and that's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge also throwing. And another ball. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. Hard hit, knocks it down. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player serving.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Acuna, the runner at second with one away. Brazier checks the runner, and he throws it into center field. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 6-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And now it's Juan Soto. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 7-3. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with two away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Just off the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out of the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was worked. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman. That to right. Soto going after it. Corrals it. One down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The left fielder, number 8.
So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And That catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Young, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 outs. Nice grab. Jumps, throws, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now Kyle Tucker. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. Merriweather in his 5th season, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Swanson makes the call and the grab.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped to short. On to first. Marte retired. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike at 95.
3-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. But they lead it by 4. Bottom of the 3rd, leading off, Seiya Suzuki. Back to work. That's to 3rd, Vientos. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Busch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. Fly to center his first time. Headed towards the corner. Nimmo running hard to get it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 0-1 now. In the air, left field. 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
1 out left for the Cubs. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So here's Horner now. Doubled his first time. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. A.J. Minter is done. Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. That's the ball game.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slug